Welcome back to Hogwarts. To Hogwarts. I think we gotta go downstairs. Wait, are we going upstairs? We're going upstairs or downstairs? I don't know.
Now, which way is the common room?
Why I feel like I gotta remember
Must
that.
be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I am starting in my 5th year. What's to it? You feel me? Ooh, look at all these griffins.
Nelly,
I don't want off this time, Nelly.
I could just have a butterbeer.
Still not working. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Why he look like me, bro? It's kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of look like me.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I'm sure you'll get it.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Okay, Cressida.
Any news about the dragon yet, Peter?
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
Never do anything for a thrill.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Don't you? Look at him. Look at. Ain't nothing I couldn't handle. You know what I'm saying? You know. I don't even know what type of person I want to be. Like I'm not. I ain't trying to be like. I don't want nobody stepping over me. Like if I'm too nice, I feel like people gonna take advantage of me. But I don't want to seem like an ass. I want a balance. I feel like I want a balance of character. In this situation, I feel like I would have said something like, it was nothing I couldn't handle. You know, even though I didn't do nothing to the dragon. I ain't die. nigga. So toot your own horn.
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness.
See?
Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Thank you. Give me my flowers. Not afraid of heights, are you? What are people saying about my travels here?
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Oh, because everybody talk too much.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
You never know. Oh my god. Whoa! Hey! She just tried the... Girl. What was that?
You'll like it, trust me.
I enjoyed it.
Nelly just tried to show me that sack of that boot.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Okay.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor, Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Professor Weasley. So we got Nelly, Cressida, and Gareth. I ain't never just eat that apple. What are you doing, bro? Stop doing that. What are you doing? Why you keep moving? I know y'all see that, bro. Gonna piss me off.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Hey, let's do it.
This way. The guide will give you
Lumos.
opportunities to practice your technique and educate yourself about wizarding
Lumos.
lore.
Revelio.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I am. I'm right behind you. Man, this shouldn't be.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Golly.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken, he once said S instead of F, and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Okay. Ooh, look at me leveling up. Field guide tracks your current challenge progress.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. That was easy. Ooh, a cat. Look at the kitty. What's this?
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
My bad. I'm curious. I'm just curious. This ain't gonna be like Rockstar's Bully. I'm going back to school. Have to do individual classes. I was gonna say, whenever I'm doing like side mission type stuff, should I still record that?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Ooh, fast travel. Two main areas. The left side is the common rooms and whatnot. Oh, so I gotta discover them individually.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get
peasy.
almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Questions?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
He told me to keep it between me and him.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, it's time to take class. The hell?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yep. But I didn't like it. I ain't gonna lie, cause she nice, you know.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. This represents main quest. Okay, further in the story. Okay. Charms and defense. Charms and defense.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay.
Revelio.
What am I missing?
The charmed compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. Okay. Who's this?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Like a moth to a frame?
Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Imelda races on her way to
Revelio!
Can't go that way.
Never a dull moment when I go home for the holidays.
Can I go out here? I can. Wait, why you just gonna let them do that to you? That's crazy.
Lumos.
stylish top hat.
I just know we're finally going to win.
Alright, let's go where we gotta go. I'm wasting time. How do I?
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Damn it. Why you keep on?
Revelio.
Guide pages. If I ever skip past it, just pause it and read, pause it and read, pause it and read. Oh, I found 2 out of 2.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Ooh. I just went out on a whim.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh, not me leveling up.
I don't mind living in dormitories. No parents around.
And she right here.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling you. This game is awesome. I could not tell her. And she in a different house than me. I might not. Now that I think about it. No, I'm just playing.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Alright, I'm wasting time. I'm wasting time. Let me go to class. I'm wasting time.
I wish I was a metamorph maker.
Oh, I was gonna say, the door not gonna open for me? What's up, y'all? What y'all out here doing? Y'all just talking? Hey, don't let me in, you know?
Revelio.
Why do students always frown? Thieves should burn the castle down.
Okay.
Lumos. Revelio.
Yeah, y'all looking at.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Ooh, let's go. Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Levioso. Good. Now, well done.
Levioso.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Protego. You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. Hang on.
Levioso.
I do enjoy life.
That was easy.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Okay. Okay, Sebastian.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Class is dismissed.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for
Cressida.
first years. Not anymore.
What's up, Cressida? What's up, Cressida?
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
That's... Nope, you don't know nothing about me. I ain't telling you.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds...
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Yes!
Revelio.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Okay. Wait, should I?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Lumos.
Don't be talking to me. That's so creepy. Wait, is that? Oh no, it's up there, it's up there, it's up there.
My family.
Where is it at? That must be like on the roof or something.
Leave me be! What do you want?
She finna kill you. That's what. You better run. She was about to hurt you, boy. Oh, that look dope. Is that a three-headed? What is that? Is that a three-headed dog?
Revelio.
I'm out here Revelio and everything. My bad, bro. My bad, bro.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Revelio.
To remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
It's astonishing to me that the 5 lads I share a dorm with don't accumulate half the mess my one sister makes.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, shit. I barely made that.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
What?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Why it gotta be me? Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when
Very
the
simply,
teacher...
cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like golf, if you will, but instead of throwing the marble... Splendid! Excellent control there.
Oh, the longer you hold it.
Very good.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Here we go! That is how it's done.
Oh, this is easy. Come on now.
Splendid!
Watch this. Phew.
What if I can pull this one right into the... Okay.
Brilliant. There we go.
You trying to... Oh, you think you're slick. There we go. Too easy.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
You know, little something, little razzle dazzle.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What you just do? Oh, come on.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Oh my goodness. I was so focused.
That's it!
Here we go!
Natty, don't try to outdo me, bro.
Yes! Well done. Watch this.
Ooh, stopped you. Stopped you right in your tracks.
Happens to the best of us.
Alright, you got me. 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 You got me.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
You got me. I ain't gonna let it happen again, though.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Ooh. So Natty been all over.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
She sound like she finna say Wakanda forever.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Okay.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
She talking about Wakanda.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be...
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
A word,
Press it up.
if you would.
Bro, I like Cressida. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Damn it. I can't go that way. Every time I'm in class and I see Cressida, I gotta say something. Big
You
Chris.
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
Chrissy.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. And I leveled up. Y'all better stop playing with the boy. Side quest. Okay, yeah, okay. So I might end up doing hold on. I ain't got none of these unlocked. I'm gonna have to run around and get all these, cause there ain't no way. Gotta have all these fast points unlocked. I do not like how, boy, you good, bro? Alright then. Enough said. Professor Weasley wants to see me. Alright. Golly, I'm not gonna walk all the way over there. We finna fast travel on me. Wait, there we go. Not finna do that. Oh, a kitty. Little kitty. You got to pet the cats. You have to pet the. You gotta pet the cat. You gotta pet it. The hell? Oh no. You good? I guess. Wait, is this a fast travel point?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Stop talking to me.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Help with what?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Probably a little bit.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
No, don't ask questions. We want all the work, but we put in this work, extra assignments, yes.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I know all about Transfig.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
What? Why for me?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Sebastian. Ooh, I feel like these are like splitting roads where stuff like this really matter. Sea bass. I like Natty. Sebastian wants to teach me how to fight and join secret clubs and shit. He's a break the rules kind of person. But starting out, I think I'm gonna go with Natty. I feel like she got a good head on her shoulders. But I didn't want to pick neither one of them. You already knew who I was gonna pick if they would have let me pick her.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Speak to first assignment. Okay, assignments give us spells. And I can't do the next mission until I learn Reparo from... Okay. So I gotta learn this spell to... What's this? Ooh, kitty. You gotta rub the kitty. You gotta pet the kitty. That's a good kitty. That's a good kitty.
Ah, there you are.
What are you doing?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
I'm not gonna ask no questions. He just told
Revelio.
He just told me what he had to tell me. Transfeed.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flowing page is. Got it.
I just realized I'm over here trying to attack the damn piece of paper. Don't mind me. Don't.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Okay. I got the pages. That was pretty easy.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
There we go. There we go. Reparo. Ooh.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Okay.
Revelio.
How do I... Can I get in there? Can I get to this door now?
Repair it.
How the hell do I get past this door?
Revelio.
I will just keep going back. Don't do that. Imagine.
Revelio.
Imagine that actually worked. What is this over here?
Reparo. Lumos. Leviosa.
Oh. Okay. I'm wasting time. Look at the owl. Hello. You okay up there? Can I, you know, can I come up there? Show me the way. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I'm out of here. Is she gonna touch him again? Why you gonna keep letting him hit you like that? Huh.
I bet Black can tell a few tales about.
Hello, looking for me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for you.
It ain't much to say, I be in my own world. I could be fucking your bitch, little bitch, I'm lit, I sing my song. World falling apart around me, I just get high, I've been alone, yeah. Facing up witty cause ain't no contacts in my phone. So I can't FaceTime in a way I only been when I'm writing or wrong or writing along. I hope it's a long ride, I'm thinking of music and money and baby you know that you want my